Today's recipe, kale frittata. Okay everyone, so here are all the ingredients you'll need to start making the frittata. I have some eggs, then I have butter and olive oil. I have about a half a cup of shredded cheese, salt and pepper, ricotta cheese, and then I have 1 minced garlic. I have grape tomatoes, 1 small onion, and I'm going to be using this. It's called lacinato kale. I like the taste of this, so I'm going to be using this in the frittata today. So let's get started. I want to show you guys how I clean the kale. All I do is I hold the end and I kind of pull the leaves down, and then I get rid of this part. I discard it because it's very tough, so I just get rid of this, and this is what it looks like when you remove that stem. Okay, so now we're going to beat the egg. So I'm going to crack the egg. We have the eggs, and so now I'm going to add the ricotta cheese, and I'm going to add the salt and pepper, and now I'm going to whisk it all together. Thing that I forgot to show in the beginning is I do add a little bit of heavy cream to the egg mixture. That just makes it really creamy and nice, and that's the way I like to make it. So you just add the heavy cream and mix that. I preheated the oven to 350. Now I'm going to add the oil to the pan, butter just for some added. So now we're going to add the onions. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes. I'm going to add the garlic and mix that in with the onions. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add the kale. I'll add a little at a time, and as I'm adding it, I'm going to mix it in so that the onions come in top. It smells so good in here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of it. And you want to stir it so that the onions that you have on the bottom come to the top, so they don't burn. Okay, and I'm going to leave this, let it cook another couple of minutes, and I'll be right back. So as you can see, the kale is nicely wilted, and everything looks good. So I have our egg mixture here, and I'm going to just go ahead and pour the egg mixture all over the kale. And we're going to allow this to cook on the outer edges. So we'll wait a couple of minutes, and I'll show you when it's ready to go in the oven. Okay, I wanted to show you guys the point where you would want to put it in the oven. I don't know if you can see this well on camera, but the outer edges are, I can actually remove it from the side of the pan, and that's a good sign that this is just about ready to go in the oven. What I'm going to do is add my tomatoes on the top, because this is just about ready to go in the oven. Right, and I just space them out. It makes everything look pretty. If you find that it's cooking too fast, go ahead and lower the heat. Also, I should mention that you need to have a pan that can go directly into the oven. So usually if it has a metal handle, you'll find. And look how pretty that looks. The last and final step that I do is I sprinkle on the cheese on the top, like that. This is just a half a cup of cheese, so it's not really a whole lot, but it's enough to get this a nice cheesy topping. And you just spread it all over. And Now we're ready to take this directly into the oven. Again, the oven is at 350 and we're going to leave it in there for about 15 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay everyone, so that's our frittata coming right out of the oven in all its deliciousness. So I hope you guys make this one for breakfast. It's a welcome change from just a regular scrambled eggs. Okay, so now I'm going to plate this up. I'm just going to slide it from the pan to the plate. I hope you guys try this recipe. It's quick and easy to make and delicious. The entire recipe will be on my website. It's lowcarb360.com. And as always, I thank you all for watching.